Harness your independent voice. Together, we make it heard. Are you willing to accept the challenge? Welcome to Independent Voice. We believe in the power of independent thinking, where truth triumphs over negativity, and where your voice can spark change. Join us as we explore the vibrant tapestry of independent voices and open minds. Whether you're here to be informed, contribute, or find inspiration, your voice is vital in shaping the conversation. Together, we can illuminate pathways to a paradigm shift towards independent thinking and strong perspectives. Independent Voice, where authenticity meets integrity, harnessing thoughts and igniting change. Subscribe now and unleash the power of your independent voice. Our goal is to make a difference that lasts. Let's put forth our will behind truth and integrity. Ready to be heard?
Understanding the Trump administration's foreign registration mandate. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into a significant and controversial topic, the recent order issued by the Trump administration mandating all foreign individuals in the United States to register with the federal government. The deadline for registration was February 19, 2025. It's crucial to understand the implications of this order, who it impacts, and the associated risks. On January 20, 2025, President Trump signed Executive Order 14,159. This order mandates that all foreign nationals in the U.S. for more than 30 days must register under the Alien Registration Act. This requirement applies to all individuals aged 14 and older who were not registered and fingerprinted during their visa application process. Parents or legal guardians must ensure registration for those under 14. Foreign nationals must complete their registration within 30 days of arrival in the U.S. or upon turning 14. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, enforces this mandate, and the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, has introduced Form G325R for this purpose, along with an online registration process for easier compliance. Individuals seeking assistance with immigration matters must remain vigilant to protect themselves from fraudulent organizations and individuals who may exploit their vulnerable situations. We are presenting this information to raise awareness about the importance of safeguarding oneself in these challenging times, even though we recognize that the registration deadline has passed. It's crucial to conduct thorough research before engaging with any service provider. Verify their credentials and ensure they are accredited or licensed immigration attorneys or organizations recognized by the Board of Immigration Appeals, BIA. Always seek referrals from trusted sources, such as community organizations or legal aid groups, and never pay for services that promise guaranteed results or ask for payment in cash. Stay informed about your rights and the registration process by visiting official government websites, and consider attending trusted workshops or informational sessions to understand the system better. By being proactive and cautious, individuals can safeguard themselves from scams and ensure they receive legitimate support in their immigration status. So, who exactly does this order affect? It targets all foreign nationals, including students, workers, tourists, and refugees. Individuals from countries like Ethiopia, who may already face unique challenges, are included under this mandate. This means Ethiopian nationals in the U.S. for more than 30 days must register or risk penalties. What is the risk? In recent months, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, has intensified its efforts to identify and deport individuals who are unlawfully present in the country. This heightened activity has led to the deportation of many foreign nationals, instilling fear and uncertainty in communities. For those witnessing these events, it serves as a sobering reminder of the importance of compliance with immigration regulations, particularly the crucial requirement to register within 30 days of arrival. Failing to meet the registration deadline can have significant consequences. Individuals who miss this window may find themselves subject to removal proceedings, facing legal challenges that could jeopardize their ability to remain in the country. For those still eligible to register, the urgency cannot be overstated. acting now is essential to secure their status and protect their future in the United States. It is a call to action for all foreign nationals to understand their rights and responsibilities, ensuring they do not become the next victims of these enforcement actions. Individuals could face criminal and civil penalties, including fines of up to $5,000 and potential imprisonment. Additionally, non-compliance may result in misdemeanor charges. Most importantly, there is a significant risk of deportation for those who do not register, particularly if they are found to be unlawfully present in the U.S. Given these potential risks, it is highly advisable for individuals affected by this order to consider retaining legal counsel. Immigration attorneys can provide guidance on compliance, options for those who may have missed the registration deadline, and any potential defenses against deportation. What does this mandate mean for those with an existing immigration case? Individuals with pending immigration cases may face specific challenges regarding the registration process and potential deportation risks. Here are a few key points to consider. Pending cases and registration. If an individual has a pending immigration application or petition, they must still comply with the registration mandate. Failing to register could complicate their pending case and lead to adverse outcomes, including deportation. Non-compliance with the registration requirement could be viewed as violating U.S. immigration laws, which might negatively impact the outcome of a pending immigration case. Immigration authorities could interpret this non-compliance as a lack of good moral character or as evidence of unlawful presence. Deferred action. In some cases, individuals with pending immigration cases may be eligible for deferred action or other forms of relief that could protect them from deportation. However, this is contingent on the specifics of their case and requires careful legal consideration. Legal representation. Individuals with pending immigration cases should retain legal counsel. An experienced immigration attorney can provide guidance on compliance with the registration process, help navigate any complexities, and advocate on behalf of the individual in their pending case. Now, the elephant in the room. Is there potential for detention or on-the-spot deportation risk in any immigration cases one may be involved in? If an individual with a pending case does not comply with the registration requirement and is identified by immigration enforcement, although we can't say it with complete certainty, they could be detained and face removal proceedings, even if their case is still under consideration. Therefore, the reason, we stress the importance of retaining a well-experienced and practicing legal counsel. Communicating with USCIS. Individuals with pending cases may benefit from communicating with USCIS, preferably through their legal representatives, to explain how to proceed with registration and ensure their rights are protected. We strongly recommend relying on professional counsel and not on the interpretations or assumptions of those with good intentions, who may lack complete understanding and knowledge. Each case presents unique specifications. Immigration cases may not be considered a one-size-fits-all situation. Some reports indicate that there have been cases where individuals face deportation due to the registration process and related compliance issues. While specific case details can vary widely, failure to comply has consequences. Individuals who did not adhere to the registration mandate within the specified time frame could be subject to deportation. Non-compliance may be interpreted as unlawful presence, leading to removal proceedings. Discrepancies in information. If an individual's registration contains discrepancies or inconsistencies with other immigration documents, this could raise red flags during immigration authorities' reviews, potentially leading to deportation. Criminal charges. If a registered individual has a criminal history or is arrested for a crime, that can trigger deportation procedures, especially under policies that prioritize removing individuals with certain criminal convictions. Expired visas. Those who are required to register but are found to have expired visas, or who are otherwise in the U.S., unlawfully may face deportation as part of enforcement actions against individuals without valid immigration status. Targeting for enforcement. Immigration authorities may use registration lists for broader enforcement actions. Individuals identified through registration as out of compliance with immigration laws may be detained and placed in removal proceedings. While deportation can occur due to the registration process, it's important to note that each case is evaluated on its own merits. Individuals facing such situations are often advised to seek legal counsel to navigate the complexities of immigration law and explore their options. Individuals must register in person or online through the USCIS website. This dual option aims to facilitate compliance while ensuring the accountability of all foreign nationals. The mandate signifies an increasingly stringent immigration landscape for those considering coming to the U.S. Future immigrants must be aware of these requirements and understand that the registration process is now a critical aspect of their entry into the country. It underscores the importance of being informed about immigration policies before traveling. As of April 2025, the USCIS has implemented an online foreign registration process. Individuals can register by creating a USCIS online account and submitting Form G325R, mandatory for all aliens aged 14 years or older who have not been registered and fingerprinted when applying for a U.S. visa and who remain in the United States for 30 days or longer. To register, you must create a USCIS online account, fill out the electronic Form G325R, submit it through your account. The USCIS will review the form and, if necessary, schedule a biometric services appointment. Once successfully registered, aliens aged 18 and older must carry proof of registration. In this context, the term alien refers to foreign nationals present in the country, whether for a visit, work, or other purposes. It encompasses individuals from other nations who may be navigating the complexities of immigration laws and seeking to understand their rights and status while residing temporarily or permanently in the United States. For further details and access to the registration tool, please visit the USCIS website at uscis.gov. It is not necessarily wise to strike down any opportunity or chance that still exists since the registration deadline has passed. Individuals who did not register typically lose the chance to apply for the specific immigration status or protections associated with that registration. Although we can't state with certainty, options may still be available depending on individual circumstances. Individuals who have missed the registration deadline or are uncertain about their immigration status should consult with immigration attorneys or accredited organizations specializing in immigration law. This advice is crucial, regardless of whether they are involved in legal proceedings. Here's a breakdown of what seeking legal advice can encompass. Assessment of individual circumstances. Immigration attorneys can evaluate an individual's specific situation, including their immigration history, current status, and any potential risks associated with their circumstances. Understanding options. Legal counsel can provide information about various immigration options that may be available, including applying for asylum, family-sponsored immigration, or other protective measures. They can help identify the best action based on the individual's needs. Navigating complex processes. Immigration laws and procedures can be intricate and challenging to navigate. An attorney can guide individuals through the application processes, help with paperwork, and ensure all deadlines are met. Representation in legal proceedings. If an individual is already facing legal proceedings, such as removal proceedings, having an attorney is critical for adequate representation. They can advocate on behalf of the individual and work to secure their rights. Staying informed. Immigration laws and policies can change frequently. Legal professionals can provide the most current information and updates that may affect an individual's situation. Seeking legal advice is about proactively understanding and protecting one's immigration status, whether legal proceedings exist. It is an essential step for anyone navigating the complexities of immigration law. Future opportunities. While the specific window for the current registration may be closed, immigration policies can change over time, potentially opening new opportunities for individuals to legitimize their status. one can hope. Exceptional circumstances. In some cases, individuals may be able to request late registration if they can demonstrate extraordinary circumstances that prevented them from registering on time. This often requires providing documentation and justifying the delay. Ethiopian nationals may have specific exceptions or avenues for relief depending on their circumstances and the current immigration policies. As of April 2025, approximately 15,100 Ethiopian nationals are estimated to be eligible for Temporary Protected Status, TPS, in the United States. This figure includes new applicants and those needing to re-register to maintain their status. It's important to note that these numbers can change as new designations are made or as individual circumstances change. For the most accurate and current information, checking with the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services (USCIS) is recommended. Temporary Protected Status (TPS) is granted for a specific period, typically 6 months to 18 months, depending on the designation. After the initial period, TPS can be extended based on conditions in the designated country. If TPS is granted to foreign nationals, it usually allows them to remain in the U.S. and work legally during the designated period. To maintain their status, individuals must re-register for TPS during the designated re-registration periods. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security, DHS, regularly evaluates the home country's conditions to determine whether to extend or terminate TPS designations. TPS holders must stay informed about their status and any upcoming deadlines for re-registration or extensions. We cannot stress enough the importance of consulting with an immigration attorney or a reputable immigration organization. These organizations can provide tailored advice and help individuals navigate their options based on the latest laws and policies. One should also guard against those who prey on individuals who happen to require legal counsel and take advantage of them. It is crucial to stay updated on changes to immigration policies and seek assistance from reputable sources to explore possible avenues for relief. That said, we appeal to the current administration to consider the urgent and complex circumstances Ethiopian nationals face when seeking refuge in the United States. Given the ongoing conflict, humanitarian crises, and widespread instability in Ethiopia, many individuals find themselves in desperate need of protection and stability. Tragically, countless Ethiopians attempting to escape these dire conditions are facing even greater dangers, risking their lives during death-defying journeys to reach safety. Many endure violence and inhumane conditions, with some losing their lives in the process. Extending temporary protected status for Ethiopian nationals and those in similar circumstances would demonstrate compassion and uphold our human rights and dignity values. It is also a venue to ensure that individuals comply with the law of the land and will not be put in a precarious position to choose between life and atrocious existence, even an inevitable demise. It will not be an exaggeration to state that those in the TPS status are hopeful that there will be an extension for those already here, and that there may be an opportunity for others to be granted the same status. We will conclude today's video by laudably stating that the information provided here is to inform only and should not, in any shape or form, be taken as legal advice. Compliance with the law of the land is essential. I repeat, compliance with the law of the land is essential. Individuals impacted by this mandate must navigate the registration process carefully and seek legal counsel to mitigate any potential risks related to failing to register and the consequences thereafter, as well as ensure compliance with U.S. immigration laws. Although the registration deadline has passed, the mandate's implications continue to resonate within immigrant communities. Understanding these regulations is vital for anyone navigating the complexities of immigration in the U.S. We encourage everyone to stay informed, seek legal counsel if needed, and ensure compliance with all registration requirements. Remember, your story matters, your rights matter, and staying informed is your greatest power. If you or someone you know is affected by these changes, don't wait. Take action and seek the support you need. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for future informational videos. Together, we can navigate these challenges and amplify our voices. If you are interested in more information on this topic, let us know in the comment sections, and we will try our best to invite those in the field to provide detailed information on changes and answer questions that interest our communities and others. Once again, if you find this video helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with those who can benefit from this information. Stay strong.